So I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. My 5-year-old is getting ready to go into a STEM program. And when we looked at this program, they were talking about how every child is going to have an iPad, or at least that's their ambition, so they'll be able to utilize technology in the classroom. And this got my wife and I talking about something that was really important. And that is that technology is something that is great for kids to be utilizing. But we also see that the increase in screen time that kids are being exposed to, whether it's through games, whether it's through just television, movies, whatever it might be, is having a negative effect on their development. And so how do you make sense of all this stuff, right? I mean, it's all still moving so quickly that there's no one right answer. The worst thing is to say, well, cut all technology. Well, that's not the answer. Or the others say, well, let's just try and find a simple balance as to how we make these things work. Well, how exactly does that work? We don't know. But all that being said is that our heavy emphasis on technology and the culture that we live in today is creating a generation of young people that are lacking in the softer skills, the skills that they need to actually be successful long term. I mean, right now, if you look at the growth in artificial intelligence and big data, and you look at what's already being developed, we have algorithms, we have artificial intelligence that is learning, machines that can learn, and then not only that, but machines that can actually create other algorithms that have no need for a human being to sit there and start coding in a program. They're doing it, they're adapting and creating their own. So all that being said is that as we look over the next 10 to 20 years, and if you look at these statistics that 47% of the US labor market will be automated, then we need to start developing a culture of young people that have more of a traditional liberal arts education. And what I mean is really the ability for critical thinking, communication, problem solving, being able to interact with another person very quickly, and being able to relate to other people. We've seen a drastic decline in empathy. We see more people unable to actually hold a conversation because they are communicating through a device or a technology. What we need to really understand is that technology is just a tool. That's all it is. Technology is not the end, it's a means to an end. But if we lose sight of what that end is, which is greater human communication, greater development of society, then we're going to lose ourselves in the mix of that. And we're going to find ourselves even further behind over the next 2 decades than we were even 10 years ago.